Here's our new tax reform plan. Please enact it immediately. We'll be abandoning the class system and implementing a new set of laws. Any objections? Very good. Now I want to discuss what else we have in mind, if you would. I appreciate it. Thanks a lot, Mr. Mayor.
I'll leave you to your work.
You need something?
I was just wondering, when do you get any sleep?
Oh, well, sleep's overrated.
Everyone's been saying that the angels of the Seven Light Faith just never sleep. After observing the way you work, I'm starting to believe they're right.
I've been running the rest of you awfully hard, pretty much day and night. I can't ask that and then sneak around taking a bunch of naps, can I? Don't worry, though. I do get some rest. I try to fit it in when I'm not busy remaking the society.
He seems to be recovering well.
My goodness, you are a very impressive young lady. At first I thought we were going to have to bury him in pieces. But now he seems to be like his old self. Ain't that right?
Ah! Why the hell are you always so rough?
I am your daughter, after all.
Yeah. It appears I owe you my life, Doctor. Thank you very much.
I was only doing my job as a physician.
We can't have you out of commission forever. Some big things happened while you were laying around recovering.
Yeah. For starters, our village decided to pick a fight with the Empire.
You missed out on a couple of cool battles.
I have to heal up quick so I can be part of the next one!
I appreciate your enthusiasm, but if you don't slow down and heal, I'll have to sedate you. Oh, good grief. Can't you wait one day before you mess up all my work?
Sorry about that.
Huh?
Oh?
Rue?
What's happened to you?
1 times 5 is 5. That's great! I feel like I'm alive again!
Why haven't you been eating or drinking, young lady?
Well, everybody has to take this multiplication test at school, so I've been trying real hard to memorize the tables thing.
What's that?
It's a song about multiplication.
It's something that makes multiplication a whole lot easier to learn.
Ooh, sounds complicated.
It's all about numbers. I'm not very good at it either.
Don't let it get you down, Rue.
Huh?
You can make a living just fine even if you don't know how to multiply.
Look at us! We can barely add 2 and 2!
I'm not sure you guys are a good example. My teacher said math is important if you want to be successful in business, but I just can't seem to get the hang of it.
Math is important no matter what job you do. Keep at it. You'll figure it out after a while.
Looks like the power plant's almost ready to go online.
We managed to secure a large amount of coal, too.
I'm storing the power it generates. I'm putting most of it in the high-capacity batteries we borrowed from our miniature nuclear reactor. It should create a lot of clean energy. We're starting the trial run tomorrow.
Looks like that will take care of our power generation issue. Excellent. Good work.
Since that job's done, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next project, okay?
I'm counting on you.
Bye-bye, bear buddies!
What's she referring to?
The production of essential tools, like a lathe and a milling machine, for the battles coming up in the spring. I'm planning to equip some of our squads with guns.
Modernizing our military? Why don't you just build an automatic manufacturing plant?
Actually, I'd like to have the people of this world make their own weapons as much as possible. They need to have a personal stake in this fight.
I get it. If we just hand freedom to them with no sweat and no sacrifice, it won't mean anything.
Exactly. And we have other imperatives we're gonna need Ringo for. We have to quickly build ourselves an aerial defense system.
What? Aerial defense? What are we protecting against? Missiles or something?
Nothing that easy. This world has its own version of aerial warfare, with dragons and bolts of magic. Yesterday, I received a scary report from Shinobu. Heaven's Flames, you say?
That's right. It's a tactical spell that apparently has enough force to wipe out an entire city. The governor of the Northern Lands, Oslo El Gustave, used Heaven's Flames in the previous war, creating literal seas of fire within the cities of the nations he was battling.
Well, that's not very encouraging. It sounds like he'll do it again. He'll use his Heaven's Flames to try and obliterate Dormont.
That's what I'm worried about.
Tsukasa!
Huh? Lirul? Why didn't you go back to Elm Village with everyone else?
I just couldn't. I know this whole war started because of me, so I wanted to stay and be useful in some way. Which is why I'm helping to distribute food right now.
I see. Thank you. It's a big help.
Oh, listen, Tsukasa,
What is it?
if you wouldn't mind, could we go somewhere and have lunch together?
Oh,
I wanted to thank you properly for, for saving me.
I appreciate that, but there's no real need for it. I have a meeting that I need to attend, so I have to get back to the office right away.
Masato, I don't understand Tsukasa's reaction. Do you think he hates me?
Not at all. He's just busy governing.
I hope it's that, but I get the feeling that lately he doesn't even want to be around me.
I'm sure you're wrong.
I figure he must be mad at me since what I did caused this war to take place.
He doesn't blame you for that.
Well then what is it? Does he find my ears creepy?
Now calm down. You're upset for nothing.
If not that, then what?
Look, it's not anything you did. It's something he did.
So what is it? Why does he treat me like this?
The truth is, he's having trouble facing you because he feels really guilty. When everyone in the village wanted to rush off and rescue you, he spoke up and said the better course of action was to let you go.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Please, don't get the wrong idea, though. He felt their pain, and it wasn't because he didn't want to save you. He was just concerned about the repercussions for the village.
Of course, I understand that.
Ever since I've known him, he's prioritized the happiness of the majority, even if it means he has to sacrifice someone precious to him. It's something I don't understand. To be honest, I don't think he gets it either. Or he's just crazy. Either way, he's not gonna change overnight. Give him space and he'll be fine.
I'm sorry. You asked for building age assignments, but that turns out to be difficult. The craftsmen we took with us said they couldn't make them any more precise.
Okay. This is important information for urban improvements. You did a good job with a difficult assignment. You should get some rest. Take tomorrow off.
Thank you very much, sir.
Maybe I have been pushing myself too hard. Yes, who is it?
It's Lirul. Tsukasa, do you have some time right now?
I'm sorry, but I have a busy day tomorrow, and I'm exhausted. I was planning to get to bed early tonight. Could you possibly come back some other time?
Oh, then it's perfect. If you're about to go to bed, then you're done with work for today, right? Sorry to burst in on you.
Is what you want to talk about that urgent?
Yes, it is. I came here to repay you.
Repay me for what, Lirul?
You know very well for what. And I've come here to tell you, I'm willing to do anything.
You don't owe me a single thing. The truth is, it was my suggestion we abandon you.
So I was told. The fact is, I would have done the same thing myself. When I was presented with the option of sacrificing my life to save everyone else in the village, there was never a question as to what I was going to do. And even though it was for the greater good, you came to save me anyway. that at least deserve a thank you?
You need to know, I'm really not the good man you think I am, Lirul.
That's not true at all. The fact is, you care about everyone. You've been dedicated to improving the lives of the people in our village. You showed us how to make mayonnaise to sell. You drove off the soldiers who attacked us. When the chief of the forest threatened us, you sent your best fighter out to defeat him and protect our families. After doing all that, how can you think you're not good?
I have to confess something. I killed my own father. When I was young, I admired my father, who was a prominent politician. However, one day, I discovered something horrible. His power was built upon a vast network of corruption. I was completely devastated. This man I had looked up to my entire life turned out to be nothing more than a common thief. I worked with Shinobu and the merchant to expose my father's wrongdoing. He was put on trial, found guilty, and ultimately sentenced to death.
You're his son! How could you have done this?
In making justice for his victims, my